Jason, is that Wildlands?
I forgot. This is a light limited super stock pulls region 3 in WTPA. This is in Viroqua Saturday night. I forget who owns this. Who had it before? If Yaron was on here, he would know more. Maybe somebody's listening and can tell us in the comments. It's kind of shaky. I was using my 35 millimeter Ryan to do video, and it's clear, but it's pretty shaky. I need to get it on a stand. And I had a GoPro on the weight box all night long.
Boy, that almost looks like Kevin Shingleton's tractor, but it's not. I don't think.
No, it's a deer. Zolik might know. Did that the horse degree on my desk? Okay, I gotta scan that to my processor tomorrow. Did you see that nice comment, Bill?
I did.
Okay.
I did. Tell Jerry hi.
Just send the money.
Yeah.
Man, I was really shaky with this camera. Holy cow.
Yeah, we need to get you a gimbal. Or something.
Yeah, I looked at them.
Something gimbal-ish.
Okay. Bartell, Daniel Wolk, really big deer.
Okay.
That 35 millimeter, Ryan, it's harder to hold on to. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
And keep it for a good video. So
really clear.
Yeah, it takes great video. Bill, that's what a lot of the media people use. But like Ryan said, I need to get a gimbal that'll really hold it. I'll have you guys find me one on Amazon and send me the link. So this is the light limited super stock class in whatchamajiggy, Viroqua. They had a huge crowd, guys. Packed, just packed. Most people I've ever seen in Viroqua.
One of Kara's coworkers went to Mazo on Friday or Saturday night, whatever night.
Friday night.
That
Friday
was.
Night.
And she sent Kara some pictures of it, and looked like the stands were pretty good and full there too.
They were. I heard it was packed. My Schaefer oil rep was there, and he said it was just packed. The video boards really do add so much to WTPA and to Badger State, Ryan. It's been awesome to see those video boards.
Well, I'm glad I passed along that contact.
Yep. Yes, Jerry. You're right.
Actually, what we need to do, Jason, is get you a little smaller camera.
Yeah, so the phone, I like the quality of this video. You know that.
Yep.
But you're right. You're right. That's what we need. Time for a gimbal.
And I have something that'll work. Something that you'll probably love.
Yep. So I did some B-roll shots like this, right? I saved those, you know.
Yep. The loudest case on the planet.
He's got a beer money sticker on the back too. So
that adds 4 decibels. Bill, I presume you've seen this tractor make passes.
I have. It's pretty impressive.
It sure is.
Yeah. Love this class, by the way. It's got color in it. It's got diesel and alcohol. It's very entertaining.
Yes, it is.
I need to get a GoPro Hero 9, huh? Okay. Thanks, Adam.
That one's in the points lead, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is Dagenhart's built this. It's a diesel. He had a rough pass. I got Sarah videoed at the end of the track. We got all those tractors too, and Brent actually used them in their winter videos. But watch the front end about right. Yeah, she gets a little swirly on her.
Ooh. If that had gotten any squirrelier, someone's head would have been bonking
Right.
off the cage.
What caused well spent? Too much horsepower, Jeff. Too much horsepower. That's what Tony said. So, yeah. So I mean, we got some people watching. We're over a couple hundred, so life is good. So let me kill that screen. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Let's Grow Pulling, sponsored by the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pulling Association. We do this every Monday night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're live on the YouTube and we're live on the Facebook. And normally our Hollywood Squares is a lot more full of pretty faces on the screen. But we got Leroy and Paul they're in Altamont, Illinois tonight, right?
I think so.
Okay. And Charles is announcing somewhere in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
And then Zolik's here. And then Brent Yarn is probably putting together videos or something like that. So
I would assume so, yes.
Upper right corner, Bill Petrie, the promoter, one of the promoters. We love Bill of the Kansas Summer Nationals this Saturday, August 7th. Bottom right, Big Rye, and bottom left is Red Ryan. We like to call him Ryan Zolik. He is must not have good enough signal to jump on video, or he didn't take a shower today, but he's with us. So welcome everybody to Let's Grow Pulling.
I am driving at the moment.
Good job, Ryan. You're very, very proud of you. So very, very proud of you. Thank you for being responsible. But
yes, how very responsible.
I don't know how to say it. It's fair season. It's like there's like a pool like every day now.
Yep.
And there's a lot going on. And Mccloud, Kansas is one of the big ones on the Western Series. I'm going to show some pictures here in a little bit. Ryan's going to take over the interview. But Bill, you've been a good friend of the Beer Money Pulling team since the day we met you. And we're excited to have you on our show tonight. And if things go well for me at Hart's Diesel tomorrow, you're going to see a white remedy in Mccloud, Kansas Saturday night. So
We would love that. That would be great. Get that thing dynoed up and head this way. It's only like 130 miles from Hart's to here, so it's an easy drive.
I tried talking Tony into taking the whole tractor down there, splitting it down there, putting it back together down there, and then just him leaving me and then sending my truck and trailer after me. But Tony's a farmer, and building pulling tractors is not his main gig. So we get him in there a little bit, the best we can, to do that. But yeah,
Is he busy using well spent to bale hay right now?
He could. That's very popular video on the YouTube. Very popular video on YouTube. With every show, we ask on Monday nights. We ask you to type in where you're watching from. If you're a promoter, please put your event into the comments. We'll mention that after we get out of the bill. If you have a question for Bill Petrie or any comments about Mccloud, Kansas, or any polls you went to this past weekend, please put those in the comments, and that'll give us something to talk about a little bit later. We'll talk about. I went to Vocal, Wisconsin Saturday night. Had a great time, great show, big crowd. We'll talk about that one after we interview Bill. And I'm going to mute my camera or my mic, Ryan, and I'm going to let you and Bill and Ryan talk. So,
all righty. So before we get started, Jason said if you're a promoter, put in your event information. I also want you to put in the last thing that you did to promote your show. There's a little bit of accountability here. If we're going to promote for you, you're going to promote for you too. And Bill's doing that. Bill does that. And I know this because one of Bill's partners in crime this morning while I was eating a bowl of cereal was looking for the blower belt and the spark plugs on Bill's tractor. Bill pulls a diesel-powered 1066 Pro Farm. Doesn't have those things. But it was a very funny video. Well done.
Thank you. It's all about promoting, and we've tried to come up with clever ideas to promote our pull that's different than everybody else. And so Doc Little is one of our members, and he's on the smoking crew that smokes up 100+ pork butts every year. And we found out he has a talent, and so we put him on screen, and we've had a lot of fun with it.
That's good. I'm glad you have. And you're right. He does have a talent for more than just making terrific tasting pork butts.
Yeah, which you've been in on that too, Rob.
I have very much been in on that, and I feel like I have to take a nap every darn time that you guys feed us. Yeah. Jason, play that, would you? Because that one's worth watching. It's pretty funny. Well, I guess we do the voiceovers. I love the pipe wrench, by the way. That was a nice touch.
Yeah, got that.
You guys can't hear him talking?
No. Hit the X on the video. There we go.
You can hear him?
We can hear it now.
I think it's because he's just closer to the mic, to be honest.
That could be. Either way, if you haven't seen this video, you need to watch it. It's short and sweet, but it's very funny and gives kind of a nice little overview. Plus, you get to see a really pretty tractor that Bill drives. And there it is making a pass.
Yeah, it'd be on the Mccloud Thrashing Bee Facebook page or the Kansas Summer Nationals page. So you guys
can you guys hear the sound now? Brian?
Yeah, we heard the tractor going by.
Okay, good. All right. Let me finish this video.
That's beautiful.
Cool hobby horses rolling now. All right, here we go. Doc Little coming back at you. Proving grounds here at the Mccloud Thrashing Bee. I got to tell you, folks, we've been busy. I'm going to do it with my hand. Anyway, I'm going to tell you this. We've been busier, all due respect, Kurt. One-legged paper hanger. I'm telling you, we've been up here doing everything. You got to be here. There are going to be several groups going to help us out. We're going to have the FFA group. We're going to have the senior class. We're going to have the football players parking cars. It takes a community like this to come together, really make an event like this kick off. Kansas Summer Nationals, the premier Western Series Lucas Oil event of the year. Mccloud, Kansas, August 7th. Gates open at 3, show at 7. We'll see you there.
That's awesome.
I love it.
That's awesome.
I love it.
He's perfect for it. He's a good actor. We had to do a couple takes on it for him to be happy with it. So we have fun.
How did you discover that he has that talent?
That's a good question. I think by accident we had a monster truck earlier. Well, we started when we would promote our pulled pork sandwiches and pulled pork nachos, and we really started to let everybody know what our concessions were like. And he did a video, and it just kind of took off from there. He's been doing them 3 or 4 years, and then we've kind of added to it this year with the Doc Little helmet and uniform and stuff, or fire suit. So just kind of grew into it.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. So let's back up and let's talk Kansas Summer Nationals. As I understand it, this is one of the oldest continuously operating tractor pulls in the country. Fill us in on history.
Yeah, it started in 1966. So if math is correct, it'd be 56 years. And we really think the only year we did not have a tractor pull here was last year. So it has operated continuously since the 66 year. We've had several groups that have competed here over the years, and we've settled in on Lucas Oil the last several. We really like it. When they started the Western Series, it was a great fit for us. So we were one of the early ones to sign. We also have Nebraska Bush, Missouri State, and the NK Pullers this year. So we've got 4 groups with PPL headlining it. So
why don't you take us through the classes?
Okay, so on the Champion Seeds Western Series, we have the 9,500-pound limited pro stocks, and then we'll have a 4-1. We'll have a shootout where the top 4 will come back and compete for another $1,000. And Tom Knoll and Wendy Knoll of Knoll Farms putting up that sponsorship, so I want to thank them for that. The 8,500 limited pro stocks, the Air Dog limited pro stock, Pro Farms, super modified 2-wheel drives, and then the lightweight super stocks. With Nebraska Bush, we're going to have the light mods and the heavy mods both. They added a class this year to include the 7,400-pound mods, so we added that. We love noise down here. This is kind of an old school event,
Yep.
and they like spark plugs, so we have to have those represented.
Well, and you guys have a kind of a. It seems like there's a pocket up there in northeast Kansas of mods.
Yep.
Am
Yep,
I right?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of mods at Nebraska Bush, and then Missouri State's got a bunch of light mods too. So we're kind of hoping they all come together this weekend. Then years gone by, there were a lot of 3-engine mods around, and we want that class to include Bill Murr and Murfield Farms. He's got one here in town, and then his son Travis has got a super modified 2-wheel drive with his dad and brother. So we like spark plugs here. I'm kind of the odd man out with a diesel.
And when we talk about a pocket, and you talk about Bill in town and Travis in town, we should probably clarify what town really means.
Yeah.
When Bill says the town, he isn't kidding. It's like 700 or 800 people there. I don't even think there's a stoplight. I think it's a flashing yellow, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a flashing yellow light. It's a town of about 800 people. It's in northeast Kansas, just west of the Kansas Speedway, about 20 minutes. So it's really not far from Kansas City. In the county, between Jefferson and Leavenworth County, we have a handful of pullers that live here. So it's kind of a neat pocket. We have Doman Farms, we have Knowles that I mentioned, Chad Mowry, and then between Bill Murr, Travis Starcher, and myself, there's 3 more. So, we've got a pretty good pocket all within about 10 miles of the track.
Nice. And are we under the impression that everybody's going to make a pass? All the locals?
Well, I believe we'll be missing a couple of them. Not sure if parts are going to come in, but I don't think they're all going to make the track this year. So,
do we know anything about Doman's?
Last I heard, they didn't have theirs running. So,
okay,
but maybe Chad could chime in, or we might see what he has to say, but I don't believe it's running.
Nah, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
That's a bummer because that's always I know that's always a crowd favorite because it's orange,
sure,
and it makes smoke.
Yep,
and it makes a lot of both.
I think Tom's close to having his running, and Chad Mowry's close to having his. So we'll just see what happens this weekend, but hopefully we'll have a handful of us here.
Good deal. So, what's so special about Mccloud? I'm asking you to brag, and if you don't, I will.
Okay. Well, it's a little town of 800 people. There's not a lot here. We have the Mccloud Thrashing Bee, which is where the grounds are. That membership hosts the Kansas Summer Nationals, so we have a group behind it that promotes it. It was started in 1957, and then the pull, as I mentioned, was started in '66. So, if you take our grounds away from it, there's not a lot left. It's a great commuter town. It's a community that really chips in to make this happen. As Doc Little mentioned, we have the FFA group that's helping the senior class, the football team, the fire department's really helpful. The city of Mccloud is supportive. It really takes a village to put on an event like this, and we're happy to be here.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Well, the fact that you've had the community support for 50 some odd years, that speaks very highly of how you treat the community and how you interact with the community, and what the community thinks of the Threshing Society.
Yeah,
in general.
It's a two-way street. I mean, you have to complement each other, and we try to do that.
Yeah.
Most people don't think about Kansas having tractor pulls. They're all in Missouri and Iowa and east of the river. We're right on the eastern edge of Kansas, and like I said, we have a long history here. And our fan base comes in from all over. We have fans from western Kansas. We have van loads of people that come up from Oklahoma, southern Nebraska, of course, Iowa and Missouri. We draw in people from a long, long way away because we can't see anything like this west of here. So we've got a lot of good rural people, farm people that love the sport. And the time they can see Lucas Oil is to hop in the car and get here. So we're very, very lucky to have a loyal fan base from really several hours away.
How much do you draw from Greater Kansas City?
You know, that's probably a good question. I think we draw a lot from the cities around Kansas City. Like if you go to Oak Grove or Harrisonville, that area around there, Platte City, we draw a lot of people from those areas. But when you get in true Kansas City, I'm not sure that much. We draw way more people from like the Topeka area and west, but that's really and northeast Kansas. You go up to Hiawatha and out on 36 Highway, we get a lot of people from there. Haugs are great supporters of our event, and there's usually the whole town of Centralia here. So we always want their class if we can, because we know they're good for a good 100 fans here. So we have to have them here.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So let's try and put a number on how big this show really is, because Jason's cycled through a few photos, and he's cycling through them now, but they're all my photos pointing the opposite side of the track that I really want everybody to see. Tell me how big that town, or the one-day population. There you go, Jason. How big do you estimate the town grows to for that one day of the show?
I don't know. That'd be kind of hard to say. I would say 8 to 10 times. If you look at our grandstand seating and bleacher seating, as well as our lawn chair seating, that's something I don't know if you can see really well. We have 2 tiers of lawn chairs kind of elevated above the track, but below the grandstand. They'll hold a couple thousand chairs pretty easily there. Then we have a really nice VIP section with the finish line that we take care of our sponsors in. If you put all that together, we can hold 6,000 or 7,000 pretty easily. And I hate to put a number on it because I don't know for sure, but we have a really good crowd.
Let's put it this way. You sell the kitchen empty.
We do. Yeah. Yep, we do. We buy an astronomical amount of food and we go through it. So
And that's not me saying that Bill and his team don't plan effectively. That means that they buy more, people eat more.
Yeah.
And, they have a great time. Bill, how long have I been coming to that show? 3 years? 4 years?
Yeah.
I know there was one rain out in there somewhere. This
will be the rain out, and then last year was COVID, but I know you've been here twice over 4 years, and I think 2 were kind of a bust. So you've been here a couple times.
And I promise I'll keep coming until you tell me not to.
No, you're always going to be invited.
I can tell you from personal experience that you will never find a bigger quote unquote hometown show. You know how that hometown show kind of has that vibe where you just feel real comfortable? Mccloud has that. The Kansas Summer Nationals, just, it doesn't matter how many thousands of people are in the stands, it still feels like the hometown show.
Yeah, and it is.
And I don't know if that's because I can't put a point on why that is. I don't know if it's because that's what I associate with lawn chairs or what. But that show has always been one of those really hometown kind of shows where, hey, there's some people I know.
Yeah.
3 generations there.
Yep.
Well, we got at least 2 anyway.
Gerald's somewhere. He's not.
Yeah, he was somewhere. He was in that. I mean, he was somewhere in that group.
Yeah.
But that town, everybody comes out. Everybody has a good time, and you'd be hard pressed to find a better way to spend how many dollars? Was it $15, $20? I forget.
Yeah. $20 for adults, kids 6 to 10 or $10, and then kids 5 and under are free. So you really can't go to a movie for the price that we charge to get in to see 100, 120 hooks pretty consistently. It's a good show for the money.
Very much so. Very much so. It's a lot of fun. You feel like you're part of the town. They take care of you, and if you want it, they will stuff you until you can't move. Erwin, I agree. A lot of the best polls that I've ever been to are in tiny little towns. But this is one of them. This is one of those shows that I wish more people could find out about and come to. And I mean, that's part of the reason that we've got you on here tonight. Showtime is at 7, I believe, correct?
It's 7 o'clock sharp. Yep, you bet.
Okay.
And we will start at 7. Nothing drives me nuts worse than going to a poll and it doesn't start on time, because
Amen.
we're entertainers and we have to be professional and we have to entertain people so they come back. And so you want to make sure their expectations are met so they bring their neighbors and friends and relatives next year. So
it was one of the most important lessons you've ever taught me is we are the show. You are, I mean, the tractors, the drivers, the families, they are the show. And we are all together as one big family that, comes together to put on a show like this. We are the show.
Yep.
And quite frequently, I feel like more promoters need to understand that and they need to internalize it and take it to heart, because they feel like, it's us and them. It's, we'll give them the venue, they do their thing, and what they do has no bearing on me. No, that's not true. And your team, the way your team interacts for the entire show is a really, really, really good demonstration of that. How everybody unites for a common goal, works with the promoter, works with the sanctioning bodies, with all of them. And you guys juggle a lot of them, having 4 this year, which is more than most, right?
That's more than most. And the reason we have 4 associations is because we have members that pull in different groups. And so obviously PPL is the main piece of it, but we've got members or people close to the association that pull in different groups. And we try to balance the quality of show and include everybody. So
yep.
We make it work. We're all pullers. It doesn't matter what association you pull with. We're all good people. We all get along, and so we try to make it work for everybody. And we've always tried to do things a little bit different than everybody else. We think, well, if other events do this, maybe we could do something a bit different or something that sets us apart. So we feed our sponsors. Without sponsors, this event wouldn't happen. I mean, they're the backbone of making this event happen, or really any of them that are successful. Mm-hmm. And then we feed the pullers. Without the pullers, there's no event. So we make sure we feed them well too. We make sure we have really good announcers. Steve Scudder and Chris Cade do an awesome job. They work well together. They're knowledgeable, and they're a really important piece of the entertainment. So we make sure that we have good people. Not that you're not, Jason, but we have got you out here to check it out. So it's very important. You have to have high quality sleds that button guards have that don't break down, and they look professional, and they're good in pictures. We have to have great photographers like you, Ryan. We can't promote an event without pictures like this. Up our concession building, people don't want to come up and stand in line in the shows. We have street piped into the concession building so people can walk the big screen while they're waiting on their food. And Ryan Zolik does our video, and we have it piped in up here. So we try to do everything that we can to make sure the fan has a good experience.
Jason, stay on this picture for just a second, because I happened to see this little girl on Friday, this past Friday. That's Ryan Stahl's daughter, and 2019 would have been her 6th birthday, and it happened to fall on the day of the show. And the only thing, I talked to Ryan about it the week of the show 2 years ago, and he said, my goodness, the only thing she can talk about is pulling for her birthday and how cool that is. And so a few of us got our heads together and pulled Chris Kirkwhite and Steve Scudder together and said, hey, it's Ryan's daughter's birthday. She's, just nutty about pulling. She's all ate up with it. And it's her birthday today. They brought her out on not stage, but where did I take this? This is like in front of the, it's like in front of the grandstand or something.
Yep.
And we put her up on a table, and we had the entire crowd sing happy birthday to that little girl. And I'll tell you what, Bill, you'll laugh about this. That was the first thing that she told me when I talked to her on Friday. She's like,
That's
2
cool.
years ago, I got to go pulling on my birthday, and they sang to me, and it was awesome. It was the first thing she wanted to talk about was how much fun she had at that show.
That is
And
cool.
I said, yeah, I know the guys who put you up on that table and sang to you. And she said, oh, that was so much fun. I wish my birthday was on Saturday this year. So her birthday is on Wednesday of this year. So,
well, we can sing her happy birthday again.
there you go.
You can do
there
that.
You go. That might just shock her out of her shoes.
Sounds like Ryan better get to work on a truck for her.
She'll take the keys to spooled up before long, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think he should get to work on that.
There you go.
So one thing I kind of forgot to mention, or we kind of got sidetracked when we talk about entertainment. We have a really, really good track crew. I go to pulls all over, everywhere, all year long, and nothing drives me nuttier than seeing a slow track crew, because your crowd gets bored and they leave and go home.
Yep.
And our guys, I would put them on any track anywhere in the country because they work well together. All of them have been together, I would say 20 years, and they know what each other does. It's kind of like a football or basketball team. They work really well together, and they are awesome.
Nice. And they do work well together. That's one of the shows where I know that I can count on not having to shoot around much of anything, because the guys are in, they're out, and they're parked.
Yep. They know where the laser's at. They know to stay out of the way.
Yep.
They know where all you photographers are at. So they do a super job. Last year we had a little mishap and ran over one of the box blades and broke a wheel off. And we had a new box blade out on the track. We missed one pass. So we had another box blade waiting and ready, and they were back out there one pass later. So
Bill,
that's prepared.
Bill, we have to take a quick commercial break. Paul Romack, one of our distinguished guests, is live at a tractor pull in Illinois. Paul, trackside.
Good deal.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paulie.
We're letting Bill Petrie take a break, to catch up a little bit. What do you got going on? Are you in Altamont? Where are you at?
So I'm gonna take a walk down here. We are at Altamont, Illinois, Effingham County Fairgrounds. I'm gonna take you on a little tour. I'll stop talking and you guys can watch a little bit. But we got a lot of orange here, and unfortunately, see, there's Julie and Belinda. Say hi to them. But Little Bad Alice had a little bad night. Or actually a big bad night. We broke into pits. It's our hometown pull.
Oops.
So we couldn't make the hook. It's on the trailer. But we got the 11 Pro Farms right here. Kurt Geckner, the calibrated buck, is getting ready to come to the track. We're at the Illinois Tractor Pulling Association, and I want you to see, this is the pit side behind me. So we got a great crowd tonight. How do you turn? Well, hell, I don't know. But anyway.
Wow.
There's the grandstand behind us. So this starts off what we call Hell Weeks for the Illinois Tractor Pulling Association. They have 2 hooks tonight. We got hooks Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. But we're getting ready to run the 11 Pro Farms. How the hell do you turn the camera around on this? I'm not even sure if you can.
The little button thing, Paulie. The little camera button. Or the circle swirly.
The cam button? Nope, that's not the one. Cam mic setting, camera. Front camera. Hey, look at that. It says back camera.
Oh, hey, now we're cooking with gas.
We got it. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Amateur. Hey, we know that lady. There's Misty. Good on her. She's running from me.
You might want to run home and
Bring her back. She's prettier than you are.
We've been running tonight. We had 7 classes on the Illinois Tractor Pulling Association. I've been doing some live videos. We had 1050 Super Stock garden tractors, 6850 Pro Farm. Once again, ours was not here. That's a whole other story, but we found the issue today, so hopefully within a week we'll be out. If you can see it up there in the tower, that guy in the white shirt, that's Mr. Leroy Schluter. That's why he's not on the show tonight. But we've got Kurt Geckner on the calibrated buck, so we try to go live on Beer Money all the time for these polls, but I don't know that we've ever done it during the show. Here we go. Here's Kurt Geckner.
This is one of my favorite Pro Farms.
And Kurt is your option puller, and I would bet my right leg that he's going to say, nope. He is not going to take that hook. Let's see. Did I lose my leg? Come on, Kurt. Waiting on Jerry Nelson. And we got a pull-off tractor. So that's not good.
He stopped pretty abruptly, guys.
What's up?
He stopped pretty abruptly.
Well, Paul, your right leg served you well for like 40-something years, so enjoy that peg leg.
I guess.
Hey, Paul.
I don't know if that means he's going to get pulled back around. If I know Kurt, he'll risk that tractor if he has to. This is his hometown fair. I believe his machine shop sponsors a little bit. JR is talking to. We got Brandon Bungard in the sled. JR is up there, and he's like, I don't know if I like that. JR builds this track, so everybody knows JR. And then in that tractor right there, that blade tractor, that's Mr. Clint Tucker. So between them, they got some track building knowledge. But this is the 11 Pro Farm, so this would be the 5th class tonight. And we have 2 more classes left. We've got the 6,200-pound two-wheel drive trucks. The Nelson family's here. Oh, I lost my leg. Yeah. Damn it. But we have two-wheel drive trucks, and then we have the 95 Pro Farm left. So I'll go live on the Beer Money page. I know you guys are in the middle of a show. I didn't know if you had actually. Maybe you guys want to see my pretty face. Probably not, but. I didn't realize.
We can have you both come up here to.
Yeah.
Well, Paul, thanks for coming on. If you want, I can mute you and then just let you show some video. What do you want to do?
What? Oh, I don't know. I just wanted to get on here and say hi and congratulations on the rebirth of your tractor. So hopefully everything goes good for you.
You guys will be the first to know.
Yeah, I hope to hear good news. I'll let you guys get back to your show.
Paul.
But
Paul.
Like I said, we didn't get out of the pits with the Little Bad Alice, so we did get out of the pits with the coolers. So we're gonna feel good tonight and feel bad tomorrow. But that is pulling, and that is how it goes. So thanks for letting me put into your show. And we'll see you guys later. I will be live, so if you're watching, watch the page. If you want to, I don't know if you got dual screens or something, but I'm going to do some live on 6,200-pound two-wheel drives. And, okay. Jason Schultz. I don't know if you guys know who he is. Jason Schultz said, stay live and go see Leroy. So I'm
going to mute his mic. I'm going to make Bill big again. Bill, you keep talking. So I didn't mean to interrupt you, but we got to bring in live entertainment when we can. So.
You bet that you can't get enough pulling, so that's good. So
Paul doesn't know we muted him, Ryan.
What?
Paul doesn't know we muted him. I'm just letting him blah, 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 blah. So
he'll do that all night.
He does a good job.
This is kind of a busy week for the Western Series, too, because Thursday and Friday night, we're in Springfield, Missouri at Sarpy County Fair. That's a great pull. So about half the classes will be up there and then come down here. And then the Washington County Fair at Washington, Missouri's got a pull on Friday night with the Western Series. And some of those classes will leave there Saturday morning and come here for Saturday night. We've got a week out here too. So it's it's fun. It's a busy week all around the country.
I know Jared had mentioned right away, Bill, at the beginning of the show, that's kind of his hell week. That's kind of a term used loosely by basically all the tech people of the associations when you have those, just literally something every single day.
Yep.
So.
Yep.
But if I had to guess, they'll pull it off with their usual aplomb. They usually do a pretty good job of that, handling themselves under pressure.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, it's Let's Grow Pulling Live. We do this every Monday night. We have Bill Petrie with us up there in the top left corner. He is the promoter of the Kansas Summer Nationals this Saturday, 7 p.m., Mccloud, Kansas, just about 30 miles from the Kansas Speedway. 7 p.m. showtime, 3 p.m. the gates open, and we're excited to have Bill on tonight. Him and Ryan have been talking. If you're wondering, Paul Romack is in Altamont, Illinois. We muted him so we could listen to Bill, but it's nice to kind of see some video. So back to Bill and Ryan.
So what do you, Bill, what are you hearing as far as competitors? Anybody coming from a long ways away that we know of, or?
You know, Jerry maybe could add in more than me. I've seen him post on here. It's kind of a weird year. Some people have hit all the events, and some have kind of cherry picked, and they want to go here or there and spending a bit more time with their families. So I'm hoping that we're an event that pullers want to come to if they're not going to hit them all. So I know one of the pro field guys from Missouri State, he changed his vacation so he could come. So Dealing Pro told me tonight he swapped vacation week so he could get here. So that's a good feeling when people change plans to get here and hook. So I think we'll have a good show. I think we've got a good class of 4-1s coming. I know that's a crowd pleaser. The light mods from Nebraska Bush and Missouri State ought to put on an awesome show. I hope we have some good heavy mods here. The diesel pickups are always good out here. I saw a picture of those on here. So I hope we have a good count. That's what we're planning on.
Good. And that track for as long as I've been watching it has always been a very, very good track. Takes power, rewards good driving and paying attention and watching the track and watching how it changes. And you know, good driving is also rewarded quite handsomely by the crowd. Yeah,
they get into it. They cheer and yell, and you know, they really get into it and clap. And you'll have deer lovers or binder lovers or Ford lovers, and they really get in and cheer to it. We started watering the track about a week ago. You've got to have good subsoil moisture down deep so it can come up that night. And we started a week ago watering the track. It's been a little dry here, and while we were on the show tonight, they were back out there on it tonight, dumping some water. So we're just trying to get that base down to where we're not trying to catch up on Friday night or something.
Nice. That's awesome. So, and your tractor's ready to go. You're going to be able to bring the hobby horse down the track.
Yep, that's the plan. I'll be in Springfield the 2 nights before, so barring no disasters, I will be back home for Saturday. So.
Awesome.
I had a little trouble the other night, and Ryan, you took an awesome picture of it up at Council Bluffs, Iowa. And then Brian Scott at Prairie Performance, he and his buddy Cletus and a friend of mine, Dustin Wooten, they got us back on the track by Saturday night. So
nice.
I have to give a shout out and thanks to all those guys, because without them, I would have been back home.
Yeah. That was kind of an interesting way to end up that in Council. Excuse me. It was an interesting way to end up the show in Council Bluffs. Kind of spicy at the end there with that thunderstorm moving all around us.
Yeah, it split several times, and we got the whole show in, and then it dumped that night. So we were lucky.
Yeah,
we were very lucky.
I was trying like heck to get a picture, get a lightning strike, or a lightning bolt coming out of the sky as you were coming down the track. And I gave it my best shot. I think I probably took 40 or 50 pictures just of you squaring up to the sled and coming down the track. But
too much smoke.
The clouds were wrong, and we didn't get it. I only got it on as far as I remember, I think I only got it on one tractor, and that was Getting It Deer.
Yeah, it's rough.
Bruce, you have would that picture be on your Facebook page?
Yeah, Bill's picture is on my Facebook page. Just look for the Council Tucky album.
And yeah, it was Ruff's tractor. That was a cool picture that you caught that lightning bolt. That was awesome.
I know that my friend Cody Vanderholm, who I don't think you've ever met, Bill, but you might get the chance to this weekend.
Good.
Cody is a tremendous photographer. He can outshoot me half drunk with one arm tied behind his back, and he wouldn't agree to that. He would call me a liar.
Jason, go.
We know it's true. There's Leroy waving to somebody.
He's talking about the show right now.
Bring him on out here.
I may do that if I can get. You got a second spare bedroom?
I'll have to look at my wife over there. Yeah, I think we can come up with the bed. I think Chris K and Paige are going to stay with us, and you, and we'll make room for you. We'll figure it out. If we have to go on, we'll do that this week.
Awesome. Tell your lovely wife I will happily help prepare breakfast.
I will tell her. She's already planning that.
Hey, I see Colton Whitworth. He's made some passes at your track.
He has. I hope they can make it out. I know Champions Tour light supers are not on the track until I believe Hillsboro. So I'm trying to make some phone calls. They're only 2.5 hours away. Dale Howe keeps giving me people to get a hold of, so I'm doing my best to get them out here. So yeah, I'd love to have them come back out.
Awesome. Yes, Jason, there's the lightning bolt. And then if you go to the photo before that, you'll see the result of Bill's night.
You look like you're in a Cheech and Chong movie there, Bill.
Yes, kind of.
Yeah. And my uncle told me never to get out of the throttle, so I didn't.
Atta boy.
I love it.
Never get off the throttle. And never lower your drawbar either. 2 rules.
Nice. Nice.
Okay, Paul says he's going to interview Colton Whitworth in a few. We need to watch it. So I'll watch for the screen there. Our buddy Paul. Well, Bill, give us let's wrap her back up and let you get back to work. So.
You bet. Come on out Saturday night, 7 o'clock. We'd love to have you at Mccloud. We appreciate everyone that can make it.
And you're a half an hour from St. Joe, half hour, 45 minutes from Kansas City.
Yep.
Accessible to everywhere.
We're about an hour from St. Joe, but we're really,
okay.
Yeah, we're just kind of right on the very northeast corner of Kansas, and it's easy roads. If you're coming from the east, you can drive 4-lane all the way till the last 8 miles. So we have great roads coming in here, and we're not far away.
Where's that? The 2-lane starts at where? Tonganoxie?
2-lane starts in Tonganoxie if you come from Kansas City. If you come from St. Joe through Atchison, it's a Super 2 highway, so it's good. We've got good roads getting here.
Nice.
If you're coming from the west, you can go I-70 to Lawrence and come north. So we're easy to get to.
And you'll have a handful of us here or at the show, hopefully including Jason and our tractor. Crossing our fingers on that one. And Zelik's coming out, I think, right?
Yep, he's going to do our video. He's perched above the VIP section, and he does all the video for he and Clint. And then we pipe that into the concessions building where I'm taking this video. So you bet he'll be here.
Awesome. And there's seating for plenty. I know that the last time I was there, you guys had upgraded seating in a fairly massive way.
Yep, we have plenty of seating. We do have a lot of lawn chair seating too. So if you want to bring your favorite lawn chair, please do that. We do have a new cooler rule this year. We're allowing 14 by 14 by 14 coolers in. Nothing larger than that because we need all the room we can for seating. So we can't afford to have great big coolers up in the stands. So we did make that change this year. simply because we want everybody to have a seat.
So I can't bring my giant frosted frog and just sit on it, huh?
Your frosted frog, probably we'd have to take that through the other gate. You'd have to come in early, but not. Yeah, we can't let the frosted frogs in. You can leave
Fair
them
enough.
at my house if you want.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I have no idea what Paul's doing, but I'm hopeful that he doesn't fall out of the announcement.
They were interviewing Colton Whitworth. Looks like he won tonight. He had a trophy of some sort. So
awesome. Good
He's
for
been
him.
on a roll. That thing's running really good now.
Yeah.
Yes, they sure are.
He probably had the old Farm Boy tractor out there for their like super class.
Gotcha. Well, Bill, Roos will be pushing your event all week long on the Beer Money page for you.
Good deal.
And if things go well, I'm leaving at 5 a.m. for Fayette, Missouri in the morning. And hopefully the dyno goes well. We'll get home, get it put back together, and we'll see you Saturday afternoon. So,
Jason, I'd love for you to be here just for the simple fact that would mean your tractor's running right. So,
you ain't a kidding.
Yep.
Yeah. Good luck tomorrow, and I hope we see you.
Thanks, buddy.
You bet. Thank you,
All
guys.
right, Bill. I'll see you on Saturday, Bill.
Okay. Thanks.
One of the good dudes right there, fellas.
He absolutely is.
Is Paul talking? Was Paul talking yet? Or?
And we've got Scott Haney on the 11 Pro Farm. This is Scott's hometown pull. One of the only.
It's
he's
like
the only red tractor in this class.
It's like we're doing a live breaking news report with Paul Romack.
It's like a live, Zolik. It's like a live and a live. Is this the first ever?
Is Zolik faceless again?
Yeah. Well, I'm in driving.
That looks like a hell of a fairgrounds, you guys.
It's a really nice fairground.
He might have.
Well, let's mute Paul a little bit. We don't care what he has to say anyway. We'll watch his videos. So I'll make his videos big at least. So.
Actually, I would have been there tonight if I didn't have to do some work up here in Wisconsin.
Yeah, the damn job thing sucks, doesn't it?
I know.
So
I'll be heading back that way on Thursday.
Well, Ryan, kind of take us through your weekend, Rusink, and then we'll go through Zolik's weekend, and then I want to talk about Farley a little bit. They're giving away the mod this Friday night. Finally, I know RJ had to go through a lot of hoops to get that done. There's an ECI hook there Friday night. I'm hoping to be there Friday night if things go well for me. But Zolik, what'd you do this past weekend, buddy?
Well, this last week, I was at 6 different events in 6 days.
What? 6?
Yeah.
How is that even possible?
Well, it started last Tuesday at Freeport, Illinois for the Stevenson County Fair, the Midwest Summer Nationals. That was an EPL event, and then the Badger State Show Wednesday night. Thursday, I headed down to Tucker's house. We left there, went to Bowling Green, Missouri. Unfortunately, we did get rained out there for Excalibur. So the Council Bluffs on Friday, Atlantic, Iowa on Saturday, and we stopped in Mendon, Illinois on Sunday for an ITPA show. And now I'm back in Wisconsin.
Well, I mean, Yarn was in Evansville, Indiana Friday night and Broca, Wisconsin Saturday night. You young guys are crazy. That's all I'm going to say.
Yes, they are.
I will say I got to see. So yesterday in Mendon, Illinois, if anyone remembers the old bush sled with the big beer cans on the top that went up the hill, well, they used that for the ITPA show yesterday.
You don't have video of that?
I do.
I thought we were friends.
But I had no cell service there. It was so their Adams County is like our Adams County.
Yeah, I was there. I was there a couple hours ago.
If that gives for our insiders.
Out in the boondocks, down in the boondocks.
But I do have video on my phone. I just haven't had time to. So that was interesting to see that.
I think that's Mick Gajewski, isn't it?
Is it? Is this roll pig 9 feet tall?
Yeah, because this would be the 9500 Pro Farm.
Let's let Paul talk a little bit. 211. 911?
This is the 11 Pro Farm. Mick has jumped up into the 11 Pro Farm, 95 Pro Farm.
Is that Mick though?
Yeah, it is. He jumped up into the heavier class. So they were supposed to have a Champions Tour event there on Saturday, but got rained out.
So that looks like the last 11 Pro Farm tractor. No, I take that back. I got one more. Darren Doring with the Mistress back there. Big John Deere.
All right, let's mute Paul again. Okay.
And then we'll have the Nelson family reunion two-wheel drive truck class.
Yep.
It's like when the Simons get together.
yeah,
pretty much.
I think between the Nelsons, the Simons, look at Paul. The Nelsons, the Simons, you could have your own poll. If your last name is Simon or Nelson. So.
And then they got Jerry Nelson flagging at the end of the track.
Yep. So keep an eye on those guys. So, Roos, where did you end up last weekend, sir?
I ended up in Council Bluffs with Ryan. I didn't get to actually talk to him. But
nobody really. You don't ever get to talk to Zolik at the events anymore. He's in that little trailer. You got to bust in and find him.
Well, no, I was literally like 50 feet from the guy, but I never had the chance to go over and say hello. I kind of felt like a jerk.
Love it.
So,
love it.
The Council Bluffs show was it was a good show. They kicked things off the way that they always do by throwing a whole bunch of people out of a perfectly good airplane.
I have to say that's probably the best opening ceremony out of any.
Isn't
event.
that cool? That's such a neat opening ceremony.
That the crowd. I mean, it looks is it wrapped? I mean, are there seats literally all the way around that stadium, like in Council Bluffs?
No, like that's their big grandstand. Like that'd be like that. It's just one grandstand on the one side.
No, I'm talking about Council Bluffs.
Oh, Council Bluffs. Yeah, they kind of have like it's a interesting like U shape. I guess.
Yeah, it's kind of a horseshoe type deal.
Okay.
But they didn't fill in the left side of the horseshoe until this year, as far as I remember.
We're going to have to send Paul out on location every Monday night, guys. This is good. So.
Well, they like pulling during the middle of the week out there, down there.
Yeah.
So, but they things went well. The show it was a good show.
Burkholz came out.
Yeah, Burkholz came out and made a nice pass. It was good to see those guys.
He said Shag Nasty laid the wood to him. That's what he told me Saturday night.
Yeah, that's true.
He said he texted. Go ahead.
That tractor really loves that track, though.
Yep.
Yeah. No, there's some truth to that. There are certain tracks that you just love, and you know your tractor loves it or your truck. So,
and let's see. What other interesting things happened? Chris Bates broke a tie rod while he was in the middle of a pass. So his right front wheel was flopping around in the breeze.
And then they disconnected it back and he drove off, which was, I haven't seen that before.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't break it all the way then.
No, but it was enough to look kind of funny in the photos.
Are those the big cube wump wump tractors that I always say at Gordyville that are pulling right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. 9,000 cubic inch pulling tractors is what those are, remember?
Yes. Yeah, like 3 or 4 turbos and like 19 stages and a custom unicorn fart injection system.
Is that Tucker? That is Tucker. Tucker! We love you, Clint.
So this is their second night of
Clint
3
Tucker is
pulling
locked
at the
in.
Epping.
Locked in.
We're going to mute Paul again.
That's a good idea.
So they do 3 nights of pulling at the Effingham County Fair, and then they'll have Wednesday night. What?
Ryan, real quick, Roos, what is Cody's Facebook page for his pictures?
Vanderholm Media.
Vanderholm?
Vanderholm Media.
Okay.
Just like his last name is spelled.
Yes, that.
I think we lost Paul, so I'll remove him. Matt Bloss has been commenting a lot about Pawnee, Nebraska. I think that was an outlaw hook, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Pawnee City.
Pawnee City.
Yeah, they had like a 440.
That's a long ways.
Yeah, and they're in the unlimited super stock, I think it was.
Yeah. Let me know when you want to quit. Two-wheel drives are up next.
He wants you to get kicked off the show. Like, stop the show so he can... I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we can wrap her up and let Paul and just Zoom her. That's fine.
I don't know if that's what he was saying. I don't know.
I think Paul's drinking beer tonight, guys.
No.
I'm telling you, I think so. Yeah, I went to Rockwell, Wisconsin. Biggest crowd I've ever seen up there. Great time. Region 3, Super Farm, Limited Pros, Super Stocks, Light Supers. I got to see Dagenhart Diesel Super. That always makes me smile.
Nice.
It was a good time. And then, just right now, honestly, just all eyes on just getting to the dyno tomorrow and then hopefully getting out. And then the plan is if things go well, we'll get it back home. Tony's going to put it back together. And then Farley, Iowa, Friday night for ECI for the Remedy. Saturday night, Mccloud, Kansas. That's Western Series. And then Sunday night would be Paddock's hometown poll, Mountain City, Kansas, not to be confused with Mountain City, Missouri. So, and then turn around and come home, and then Springville, Iowa, and Norwalk. So, what's that, right?
No, never mind. You're right.
I think it's Mountain City, Kansas. I think that's Paddock. It's like
Mountain City or Platte City, Kansas? I forget.
I think it's Mountain City. Pretty sure it's Mountain City.
Yeah,
it is.
So, but pretty jacked about Mccloud. Never hooked my tractor in Farley. Always wanted to. Guys, that thing hasn't run in 2 years. Zolik broke it on the way to Ohio that night. So.
Yeah, I broke it.
And then August, it would have been what, Ryan? Early August or late July 2019, right?
Yeah, well, it would have been at the Greene County Fair.
Yep.
In Monroe. So that would have been
like the last week of July.
No, so it would have been 2 weeks ago, 2 years ago, because it's always the same week as what Churn and Dirt would have been.
That's
yep,
right.
You're right. I know. Well, Ryan and I were on our way to Ohio or Indiana, I don't remember, and we broke it.
Ohio.
Yep. Broke it really bad. The turbo shaft broke, guillotine shut, everything went through the motor, just pushed it into the corner until January, and then Tony said the crank is broken, and billet cranks are not cheap, and I said, I don't know what I'm going to do, and then COVID happened, and then I just pushed her in the corner for 2020. I started buying parts in January of 2021, and it took 8 months to get everything. So, yeah, it's been fun. So, but she's brand new, boys. That's all I'm going to say. There's nothing left from the old one. So,
well, let's put the safe tune on. Let it live.
Yeah, no, don't worry. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have Ryan Rusink money. So good.
Ryan Rusink doesn't have Ryan Rusink money.
Okay. Well, Kara's money is what I meant. So
right, we don't have. Yeah,
but I'll be.
Neither one of us has that.
Ryan, be sure to pound. Mount Mccloud all week. Zolik, wherever you're going, pound it all week. And
he's going to Mccloud too.
Okay.
Wednesday night. I'll be in Milledgeville, Illinois for Badger State on my way down back south. And I think we're stopping. For Thursday, we're going over to your favorite city, Stinkin' Lincoln.
Stinkin' Lincoln
for an ITPA poll Thursday, and then Washington, Missouri Friday, and Mccloud, Kansas on Saturday.
I got to give Vanderholm a plug here before I forget. I saw a squirrel. I need some of that Ritalin stuff that they talk about. So.
While you're chasing that squirrel, we also need to give Berg Fries some big props. She made her first lap on the red ink.
Really?
And first lap on the red ink in Concord, Nebraska on Saturday, I believe. drove it to a third place finish on her first time ever on the track.
That's awesome.
She's done pretty much every other job in that team, and she had shoes and a helmet and a fire suit, and she's been wanting to drive for a long, long time, but the timing was never quite right. Well, the timing was right in Concord.
Did that truck go out of bounds? That was close. That was one of Nelson's, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Dave Nelson.
He was on that white line hard. He was flying too.
His body is the old Hot Nasty, just the fiberglass body.
Aaron, this live video is from Altamont, Illinois. The great Paul Romack is down there right now. There's the two-wheel drive mafia we speak of. On the still side, I'm showing pictures from Vander Home Media. I will put that link in the comments. You should go like of that page. Because when Ruth says somebody's good, he's good. So, hey, Ryan, did you see my dash pictures of the RPMs on that tractor?
I did.
That was for you and Posh, just so you know.
Whose tractor was that? What was it?
The Light Limited, that a blue one. Not Bear. Shoot, Stick Boy, I think, right? Zolik, does that sound right?
Possibly. I'm not really familiar with all the Light Limiteds from up in northern Wisconsin. But I think that's the name of it.
Did I see something about Utica this weekend for Badger State? Zolik, what's going on?
So this is actually, so State has like 4 hooks this week. They are down in Milledgeville, which is as far south as we go, which is south of Freeport, like an hour, on Wednesday. And then Friday they are up in the Winnebago County Fair up in Oshkosh on Friday. Saturday they are in Utica during the day, and we are at the Joe Davies County Fair, the home of the Brinkmeyers, on Saturday night.
Cody Vanderholm, this picture of Shag Nasty is going on the Hearts Diesel page, and you're going to get over it. So I got your I'll leave your little trademark on there. So,
is that Mike posing, looking sexy?
Yeah, he's got his Heart shirt on. I'm gonna suck up to Brandon and Dustin a little bit. Beans, I'm dynoing there tomorrow morning. I should probably do that. Hopkins, yeah, these are good. These are good photos, Cox.
But I still got a shot that Cody didn't get.
Is that the new wrap on Mitchell's?
Yeah, isn't that good looking?
I just need a little butter.
He's got the bush wrap. Did you see photos of Jeremy Smith's new tractor going down the track this weekend?
Yeah, that spontaneous combustion.
Yeah,
that thing won the internet. Oh, look at that! I'm gonna steal this one too, Cody. Heads up. Save that to the old desktop. I'm telling you guys, Shag Nasty, that tractor. It whatever it is, but I'm telling you, you video that thing, it goes crazy. It goes crazy. It's got to be the color. Cody can take pictures. I'm gonna give you props there, Bruce.
Told you.
This is the kind of stuff I love. I love these candids or whatever. That's cool.
That was, I think, looking down the barrel of the State Line hooker, but I wouldn't swear.
Ooh, there's my dad's old tractor.
Yeah.
That thing's been running mean.
I think he actually won Friday night, didn't he?
He did.
And then did he win Saturday at Dubuque?
Yeah, like 390.
Yeah. Yeah, it's running good.
Yeah. That looks good too. Good deal.
I will say it was kind of the fairgrounds blew a breaker right at the end of the night, and all but one strand of lights was working on the fairgrounds, and they happened to be on the track. It was still on the track, but that was the first, I think, for me.
399 review. I need Cody to take some pictures of the Remedy. Russ, I love you, buddy, but I'm kind of liking what this Cody guy's doing here. I'm just saying.
He does good work. I told you.
What do you say? Wait till the last ones in that album. Ooh,
there's a reason he wants you to see those.
That's sharp.
Lucky bastard.
Is he stealing your black and whites now?
No.
Ooh.
No, he got a couple of those that I couldn't get.
Is that lightning or is that from the?
No, we had storms in the background.
Yeah, that's not it though. That was
Or is that something?
Some sort of neon from the thing.
What did I miss? Oh, these are good. Good stuff, Cody. Good stuff, buddy. Yeah, that's lightning. Oh, cool. Zoom out a little, Jason. I should pay attention to the comments.
There.
Wow. Hold on. Let me make that big dog. That's wild. Now, if that was a high school football game, everybody'd have to leave the field, guys. I'm just saying. So.
Yep.
Check the pulling events page. Oh, yeah, we got to find some video of Jeremy's tractor, that Pro Stock. So, let's see here. Jeremy Smith Motorsports. You want to talk? He teased that well. He did an awesome job.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have any video on his page? Jeremy.
I've only seen photos, so.
I saw some video. I bet it's on one of our pages. Beer Money Pulling. Cody, somebody said check the pulling events page. This is my video. What's that? Hearts. I keep pulling great again. Mike Maxwell, did he get it? Where was he at? Dragway 42, right? I bet Maxwell got it. He gets a lot of videos. Hot semis.
Either that or was he at the fort?
I'm looking, bud, right now. Pro Stocks, Tiffin. Was he at Tiffin or was that? No, it was Dragway 42 where Jeremy was, right? No. Okay. He's in Mount Vernon, Ohio.
I think it was an OSTPA poll.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking, guys.
Which would have been, I think, at Tiffin, but I don't know which event it was.
I got it. Hold on. I find it. Mike Maxwell's got it on his. I think he does that Make Pulling Great Again page, right? Look up Mount Vernon Pro Stocks on YouTube. Ekoff is username. Okay. He was at Tiffin in Mount Vernon. YouTube. Share the page.
Use Monday.com to manage their work, save time and money.
I gotta get better at this, guys.
Spends 5 hours a day
just staying updated. That's 12 hours per department, per company, a day, a week, a month, a year. That much time costs this much money.
Ooh. There she is, boys.
Wood's angry.
She gone. That announcer, not bad at all. That was freaking awesome.
Something tells me Jeremy's got some work on his hands, though, after that pass.
Yeah, well, it looks like he was out there 371. Okay.
Did you hear the motor? Did you hear the motor come down on him?
Yeah. That gets
I don't know if it was that or his intercooler.
Could have been. Okay,
it sounds just like Wildman's tractor.
Dude, they are riding that right line. Holy crap.
10.
Wow.
When the two-wheel guys find a line in the gallop, they don't leave it. They run the piss out of it. I saw like that night in Mountain City. They just hammer that line. I do like this live and live thing. I'm not going to lie. This is kind of cool.
Oh, wow. Way over there.
There's no white line anymore, guys.
Well, we could technically Wednesday night be live at 2 different events in Illinois.
That was Jeremy Nelson. Didn't quite beat Dad's pass, but Dale's still leading the class. We still got Bethany and Jared back there, and Brady Dukesman is going to drive the Rhino Ag after midnight again.
That's her grandson, right?
What's that?
That's his grandson, right? John's?
Correct. That is his grandson. So that's John Mumaw's grandson. I was giving Missy a hard time a little bit ago. I said, "Did you lose your seat?" She said, "No, just on select events." But I asked her, I said, "So do you have to arm wrestle him?" And she said, "If I have to arm wrestle him, I'm screwed." But we've got, we're running the 2-wheel drive trucks now. We got the 95 Pro Farm left. I believe we have 2 or 3 more trucks left to run. I know the Salt Shaker Express back there is back there. Jared and Bethany are both back there. And that may be about it for the 2-wheel drive. I can tell you, I've never stood this close to a 2-wheel drive truck going down the track, and I kid you not, my boots were rattling when Dale Nelson came down the track. It literally tickled my feet. It was pretty damn cool. And of course, you got the smell that goes with them, that berry juice, as Eli calls it, or whatever it is. But man, does it tickle, and it smells good, and I'm all for it.
You got the grape slushy smell.
Yeah.
Sounds like Romac's getting himself a super modified 2-wheel drive truck, guys.
Hashtag not going to happen.
Hashtag not going to happen.
I would love to drive one. So if any 2-wheel drive truck pullers, I mean, I got like 5 GoPros over there. I'll put GoPros over every inch of that truck. But yeah, I can drive it, I think. I mean, like I could probably pull it to the line, but I don't know. I can't guarantee that I'm going to get it off the line or it's going to go down the track. But I would sure as hell try.
All right, well, Paul's chatting, and we're not going to mute Paul this time, but I kind of want to cover some schedules.
Yeah, don't just if you're going to write me in, make sure it's in pencil.
ECI
we got Leroy still up there.
Yep.
We got Clint Tucker in that tractor. JR's running around here somewhere. And we're in it's Altamont, Illinois, but it might as well be Nelsonville because the Nelsons are just crawling all over this place. So I'm not sure who this truck is, but we'll watch it go down the track. So we got 3 trucks left after this. So Brady's going to pull the Rhino Ag after midnight. Jared's going to pull, and then Bethany is going to pull as well. I believe that's the last 3 of the class. Great crowd here tonight. Weather is beautiful. It's like, I don't know, 60-some degrees. There's people out here wearing sweatshirts in August. Here we go.
Paul, I'm going to mute you for a second here.
Okay.
So ECI guys, Osage, Iowa, August 4th, 6:30. Farley, Iowa, August 6th, 300 Raceway. That's the famous Farley of the Simons, where they have the big Champions Tour pull. They're giving away the modified tractor Friday night. And then Potosi, Wisconsin, August 7th. So for the Catfish Days, that's ECI. NTPA, tomorrow night, Cassopolis, Michigan, Cass County Fair Nationals. 7 p.m., August 5th, Monroe, Michigan. August 6th, Eaton, Ohio. That's the Randy Petro Memorial Pool. August 6th, Mount Sterling, Illinois. August 7th, Illinois. August 7th, Morley, Michigan. And August 9th, Urbana, Ohio. So that's coming up on the NTPA schedule. Lucas Oil. Ryan, how do I read their page? Click on series, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Competitor.
I believe they're in Wapakoneta, Ohio on Saturday.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, so Effingham Silver Series, the 4th. Effingham Western Series, the 4th. Springfield, Nebraska, the 5th and 6th. Rossville, Illinois, the 6th.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Rossville.
Missouri, Friday.
Is Rossville still on, or did that get canceled?
It says canceled. My bad.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Friday the 6th is Washington, Missouri. I was trying to make that one because it's really close to the corporate office for USA Mortgage, but
and Kip Moore is
I know.
performing that night. You could have met Mr. Beer Money.
He's gave me the vision.
Yeah, he could have like sang it live as you were pulling onto the track.
That actually would have been really cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then there'll be about 30,000 people on that fairgrounds.
That's what I heard. Ooh, it's tempting. Tucker said it's just a hoot. There's your Wapakoneta Champions Tour.
Yeah.
And then Mccloud, and then Hillsborough is the following weekend. On the Outlaw circuits, we got, let's see here. No, I had that queued up here. Gibbon, Nebraska, August 6th. Helion, Texas, August 6th and 7th. Springfield, Missouri, August 7th. Millville, Iowa, August 7th. Mountain City, Kansas, August 8th. So, good luck to everybody.
What's happening in Michigan next Friday night? Where are the shows?
This coming Friday?
Yeah.
There.
I just put the NTPA site down. Give me a second.
I think it was Monroe, right?
Yeah, give me about 2 seconds. Cassopolis, this coming Friday, right?
Yeah.
That's the 6th, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Eaton, Ohio, that's the Randy Petro. Sterling, Illinois. Morley, Michigan is Saturday night, Ryan. Celebration on the Pond.
So is that just super semis for Grand National and Region 2?
Yeah, Region 2 four-wheel drives, minis, and super farms. I will. Oh, I got a time to. This is the salt shaker, it looks like. Monroe is Thursday, Mike said. Monroe.
Please, they are on that line.
Wow.
Unfortunately, I saw a red flag.
Yep.
We got a little close to that line.
Monroe, Michigan is Thursday night, Ryan, the 5th.
Okay.
Is that where Chuck's going to be?
Probably, maybe. I know.
Put it in the comments, right, for you?
Huh?
I put it in the comment.
That was Jamie Austin in the Salt Shaker Express.
Did they DQ him?
Yes, I believe they DQ'd that. I saw the red flag.
You should get Jerry Nelson on the live stream.
How many events is Jerry doing?
He does most of the Champions Tour, and then you throw in the ITPA events that he does.
Great job of driving. The buckboard got over there, the sides of it, and wiped out. Well, here's Mike Miller, your ITPA president. He said, so that marker was laying here, and it goes over there. So when he hit it good. He
Good
hit
distance,
it real good.
Jamie.
That was Jamie driving. So we have 3 trucks left. Leroy just came on. Jared, Bethany, and then Brady Dutzman in the Rhino Ag after midnight. Jared went way left. He is all the way over on the east side. I don't know that anybody has made a pass over there in any class tonight. So I don't know if he's going to try to cross-track it or what, but obviously, and Jared has been out on this track with his probe, poking this track basically since the start of this pull. He's been out here, so he's obviously seen something over there. I don't know if his plan is to try to cross-track it, but at the June event here, they had a June event, Jared drove the damn wheels off of it and made it look easy. The front end floated across the top of the ground, and I don't know, I think he stopped about the interstate, but he made it look easy, and he did a hell of a job. So he's obviously seen something on that side that he wants to stay with. But as you can see, that's our board president right there. He's wearing a jacket, and he's not the only one. There are a lot of people here. That's one of the Nelson children, and he's wearing a hoodie. Of course, he's in shorts like all kids. But there's a lot of people in long sleeves here, and this is August the, 2nd, 3rd? 2nd? You don't generally see that in August. So as far as weather goes, you really can't get any better. Normally it's like so sweltering, like the humidity is so thick you can barely see the track, and that's a little over exaggeration. But here comes Jared Nelson to the sled. If he had a little more color on that truck, even though it's a beautiful truck, you could probably see it a little better. But as Leroy said, another one of his brother Jeremy's paint jobs, black and silver. We'll watch Jared go down the track. I see Bethany down there on the end of the track. That's her in the white jumpsuit, or the fire suit. She's going to take a look at it and see what Brady and her can find out. But this is Jared's hometown pole. Not like close away.
The midnight manager from right here in Altamont, Jared Nelson. And Jared's distance, 299.95, 299.95.
Paul, thank you for going live tonight, buddy.
No problem, man. Glad to hear that the remedy's up and running.
Well, I'll let you guys will get some messages tomorrow on our chat, okay?
All right, good luck, bud.
Talk to you later, Paul.
All right, see ya.
Well, Roos, it's down to you and I, so let's wrap this baby up. Now I'm going to share my videos from Rockwell, Wisconsin last weekend. So
First things first, read what I wrote in chat and just don't react.
yeah, I'm not going to. I did.
Okay. But it's going to be fun to talk about that next week.
Yeah.
We'll have lots
sure.
to talk about next week.
Hope so.
I do too. I'm looking forward to getting back down to Mccloud. It's been, 2 years now.
Yeah.
Since we didn't have it last year. And that is one of my favorite shows on the Western Series. I loved going to that show.
So Large Car Mag?
Adam's truck.
Yeah, so I did a live video today. I was up there when I met my beautiful state trooper friend to get my truck DOT'd.
I presume you passed?
Yeah. And
I got to have fenders on that thing before you roll it out?
Yeah, it's not done yet.
Okay.
Yep. I'm not putting
I knew it wouldn't leave without fenders, but I wondered if they were going to be on there this weekend or not.
Yep, I heard the stereo today.
Is it bump?
Oh yeah, I put a 15 underneath the bunk. It bumps.
Oh geez.
And then it's getting all the cool chrome stuff on it now. So
now you can actually see the concept come to life, and it's just the finishing touches.
Yeah, it's not going to quite be completely done. Like it's going to be missing some of the underglow lights that we ordered and the deck plating because it just can't come in because of COVID. But it's time to get out and go pulling because the tractor's ready, hopefully. So
Right.
Well, I'm going to wrap up tonight, Ryan, with some videos from Vroqua. I'll just let that play for a while. I'll see you this week. I'll let you know how things go, and I'll let everybody know where the remedy's going to be. So
awesome. It'll be nice to have that tractor back on the track. I just hung
you have no idea.
The old remedy photo that I took in Rockwell in our basement, and I've got a spot on the other side of the wall here that needs a picture of the white remedy.
So it's coming out with the Firestones on it this first weekend, and then it'll have the whole shots on for Springville and Norwalk. So we get a couple passes on it before the State Fair in Wisner.
Nice.
So, but just can't quite get the Kaiser's still struggling to get the wheels. So
we're going to have the old wheels on it, but
only the Firestones. I'll have the new wheels and tires for spring next week. So
nice.
Dave Nelson just texted, guys. He said, Mr. Outlaw himself, the Iowa State Fair entries are open on the app. Pro 4x4 and light limited pro classes are full, but all other classes are open. Holy crap.
Wow.
I better sign up.
Yeah, you better get the name in there.
I actually have a tractor now. So
that's right.
My dad's going to drive it there because I'm going to be on the mic.
That's going to be fun. I'm going to try and get a few guys from work to come, maybe do a team outing.
Matt, are you going to take the remedy to Springfield? No, I'm going to go to Mccloud on Saturday night and then Mound City, Kansas on Sunday night for the Outlaw Hook. That's Paddock's hometown pool. I've been telling Petrie I'd come to Mccloud for years. I never have. And so we got to get the truck out on a good run anyway. Make sure it's good to go. Owensville, Missouri's have another pool. Matthew Skego. That sounds like Monroe. I got to double check all that. So, well, Bruce, I got to get some sleep, stud. I'm sorry.
No worries. No worries. I do too.
Thanks for watching the show, everybody, every Monday night. Thank you to the Outlaw Truck and Tractor Pulling Associations for sponsoring us. And we'll see you on the flip side.
Sounds good, boys.
See you, boss.
Or not. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started at the Vroqua. NTPA. WTPA. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Back here. Light and the green flags on both ends are showing. We are ready. Second hook here in Profar. Chris Profar. Colton Martell out of Marathon, Wisconsin, and a machine he called Just Getting Started. Out of Detroit, Minnesota with Mayhem. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Bryce Walker. Glass over in Minnesota. To get this warmed up. The ones that are here tonight are also going to be +4 at Norwalk coming up August 14th. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, Logan Morzon. Waterville, Minnesota, in the red. Arlington, Minnesota, the home of Mark Webber. Jeremy Rupp and Mohawk Warrior. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Oh boy, he was hard on the brake. Looks like he's going to be okay. Well, great to help you out. We've got Daniel Wolf from Cumberland, Wisconsin. Oh, he got those wheels up. They'll have Super Farm, limited full stock, Super Stock, four-wheel drive, light limited Super Stock, light Super Stock. That's September 11th. Pulling starts at 6 p.m. A very special night. The Allen Bear Memorial Pull at the Marksfield Motor Speedway. This is an alcohol burner, ladies and gentlemen. As he gets it warmed up, David Bear and Big Blue. Stratford, Wisconsin, the home of Frank Schaefer and Crazy Horse. Well, he's trying to win. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. John Echo, Johnny Gear, Julie's Nightmare. Kenny Beach, a 313.810. Viroqua, Wisconsin, the home of Rowan Thompson and the Hummin' Harbinger. There you go. Here's your champion this evening. Once again in Viroqua, in the light limited Superstock. In the Mohawk Warrior, Jeremy Rupp. And Greg, we've got Paul Buck from Merrill, Wisconsin, bucking down in this Pro Stock Diesel 2.6 truck class. Here we go. Steve Miller in a 2000 Ford Chevrolet. How many Chevrolet fans we got out there? Well, they're all in one corner. Or is it just the acoustics? Okay, here we go. Well, Mr. Steve Miller has got a 2000 Ford Chevrolet. He calls it lit up. He comes in here tonight, unofficially fourth in the points, in the 2.6 for the Wisconsin Tractor Pullers Association. So keep that date open, August 21st in Colby, Wisconsin, starting at 6 o'clock. Jason Meyer, Stanley, Wisconsin. The green flag's got to be showing on each end, and he's got them. Loyal, Wisconsin. Derek Howard and Wasted Wages. Schwartz has a 2002 Ford F-350. He calls it Bessie. Just a little bit to get them spooled up. Ernest Schwartz, Hickston. You can hear that transfer hit the top for the 2.6 diesel. Clint Bader, Scales Mound, Illinois, with tough decisions. He was a big winner at Muscoville earlier this year. Clint Bader. Erwin Reed getting it spooled up with his part-time hooker. In the lead, Richard Red with a 338.225 is Clint Bader, Scales Mound, Illinois. Gets it spooled up. In the 93 Dodge, he calls tough decision. Minnesota. We were there last week for Region 3. He calls it Mr. Yuck. Welcome, Kenny Witt. Protect one. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Lynn and the 504 Rocket. Holding event. right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Mondovi, Wisconsin, and the Red Thunder, and Bryce Mccloud. This evening for the Wisconsin Tractor Pullers Association. Well, Greg, we're going to get Alice Towers fans with Gary Hagel from Holman, Wisconsin. Destination unknown. But right now, here in Mccloud, 355.910 is the leader. Joe Degenhard, Norwalk, Wisconsin, and Degenhard. Inch, 4.1 inlet, 4.5 outlet. Putting out anywhere, let's say 2750 on the horsepower. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, adrenaline rush. Ladies and gentlemen, Limited Pro, Midtown Hurricane.